I did have actually have kombucha today. Kombucha. I love this one. I got it. Do you know what? It's not the cheapest one in the world, but it's so nice. I am denied over getting it because I think, how much is it a bottle? Is it £3.50? But I decided I'd treat myself because I had one the other week and it was so nice. I couldn't choose which one to have. I really wanted to get the big one, but I didn't have enough money today. So I actually had kombucha. So I can keep saying it actually. What? I should tip my other one into it. It's not the same as this though. This is nice. Lemon, ginger and turmeric. I really struggle to choose. Go. You want to hear my working out? And the dog with a... Oh, do you know what? It was hard pad, wasn't it? That's what she was trying to tell me because she tore through my book with her hard pad, which is distemper, which is what I was talking about before last year. Whether you will know when she had that outbreak, her skin went wrong and I ummed and ahed over whether it was distemper. But I kind of treated it along those lines with this book, which was the potato fasting basically. She has got like on her one of her thing pads, she has got a sort of hard pad, I suppose. But I always forget about it. That's been there since last year. I said too much. And I have just done her fleas again because she was crawling with fleas. And I was reading through this. She was talking about fleas, so that came up, and I think that was when I was reading about cholera and the bubonic plague, and is it cholera's carried in the worm eggs that fleas carry? I think it was something like that anyway. Because that's kind of been on my mind recently anyway. Well, not with her, but just generally waterborne things. And the internet keeps going on about bubonic plague is just going to come back again. It was saying that about 2 years ago, wasn't it? The internet. I've had this up for ages, haven't I? Bring out your dead. Bring out your dead. And then I've just tied it with Sampha, which was just making me think, do you know what? Years and years and years ago, I took a picture of that baby seal on the beach. It looked like it had polio. Sent a picture. I think that's on Facebook somewhere. Sent a picture to my daughter and she said, is it dead or something? I don't know, it looked like it had been hit by a blade or something. It was alive on the beach. I haven't actually really got a cough. I've got a bit of a sore throat, but I had one before I went to bed. Well, how am I going to deal with that? Probably more honey. I've just had half an orange. I think that's one of the reasons you have to eat something on a because that tide only comes once in its life, doesn't it? So that sample you'll only get once ever, and then you have to have the next one the next time. That's, I don't know, it's an olden days thing. You only get it once. You'll never get it twice in a row. Because it's to do with the tides and how they blow around the world. I know. She's a horrible, horrible woman. I'm not a horrible woman. The dog actually is quite showy. It's quite funny. I did him on an old bit of string and she was stacking herself quite nicely. Tying the eights is a dog racing thing as well, isn't it? Like she's got the 8 gate. I can't remember. She tied the 8. But it's a lot of stuff. What was I thinking when I said it? Well, I don't really know, to be honest. I don't know what I was thinking. Essex dogs, they're Essex. There's wolves instead of tracks in it. Dolly, come here and show off how stylish you're looking. I just want to lie down and listen to myself on one of my old shows. I want to watch that one that I was talking about earlier on. What else was in this? I can't remember. But it was actually going through it. It was quite interesting what she was saying to treat different things. I can't remember what. Breaking a fever was one. And it's all things that I've been using pretty much anyway. So licorice, which I forgot to get, but I've been eating bags of over the last few months, haven't I? Marjoram was in there. That's another thing she uses, which I just got a load of the other day. Just perchance. There's a few things that I don't have or don't even recognise the name of. But do you know what? Marjoram, rosemary, she said, honey for everything. Fasting and honey, fasting potatoes. rolling things up and making pills out of them, like chamomile and rosemary or whatever it is you want to use, marjoram, rolling it into little balls and shoving it down the dog's throat, or your own throat even, making it tea. Sage is the other one she mentioned today. Not tomatoes for dogs, it said, but I suppose it depends. Oh, do you know what? That's the other thing I was just thinking, actually. It's about slugs, because I was there was a slug just now on the potato, and there was a little slug just crawling across here next to the broom, and I was thinking, because that came up a while ago when I was watching something about slugs on YouTube, how they clean. Most of them have got a purpose, and they're composters, and they clean up. So they're going to be eating bacteria, aren't they? That was a little one that looked like a worm crawling along there. I know, like, everything's got its place, and lungworm, etc., but healthy things as a rule don't get sick, do they? Healthy things can... Is that to a point true? To a point. And the other thing I was thinking was... I just saw a snail there as well. I combed the fleas into the fish pond. They died, basically, with what I washed her with. She said about using a soapy thing one day and something else the other day, so I just did my normal thing. I got some warm water, put a little bit of neem in it. I put a little bit of washing up liquid in it today because I hadn't got any soap, and a bit of Epsom salts. Just mixed it together, and I've just rubbed her over with that. Combed her just to comb the fleas off. They were dead, basically, and then just rubbed her with a towel. So that's that done. What's the other thing I was going to say? Blackberries, she says, are good for coughs, so they're coming up. Blackberry syrup. I forgot the other thing she said. Well, just get the book. It's easy enough to read through, just to pick things out of. Basically, it's potatoes and vegetables. Something else really comes to mind afterwards. I've got butter today. She says no about the healing qualities of milk as well, as part of like our post fasting. Coincidentally, I bought the goat's yogurt. I didn't think about that. I just fancied it in the shop today. I just thought I'd get it, and I just had it with strawberries. I bought those strawberries. The other thing about strawberries earlier on, strawberries is sort of similar to poppies. I know, weird. Why did I think that? Because, in some sense, that came to me a couple of times over the last few days. I can't remember why though. Sort of a similar leaf, not exactly. They've got a netting, some sort of netting thing that's similar. What? Actually, I'll tell you what as well. When I was filming earlier on, I was looking, this is to do with strawberries as well, but they've come up in a different... You noticed it. On the basket, there's that handle, wasn't there? And the strawberry was at the bottom, the strawberry bag. The bottom of the curve, maybe. I'm not sure how it fits in, but they definitely do. I know I had to get strawberries today, and the other day when I had strawberries, I had them before I had the poppy thing, didn't I? Or the morning after, I had to eat strawberries. They've been tied with that a few times. The bottom of the sea, the bottom of the cholera. I don't know. The curve, anyway. It's on the basket handle, looking up. But I was thinking, is it because strawberries are at the beginning or the end of the season? Is what I was thinking. Where are we in the strawberry cycle? Is this a strawberry moon? That's too much about strawberries. Not enough about anything useful. Strawberry cough. Strawberry tea made me cough. The strawberry leaf tea. Strawberry chest. Strawberry fever. There's strawberry something, isn't there? Is that another name for something somewhere? I'm really thirsty. I don't want to drink. I want to have orange drinks. Maybe just open a bottle of water now and have something like that. I need a refreshing drink. I just finished the rest of that weird seed stuff I made for breakfast. With strawberries and yoghurt and some walnuts and a bit of honey. He knows his Clara from his Beaujolais. Beaujolais. Sweet peas. That, when I was playing that song, that came to mind. That was the other bit. There's another line of that song where we laugh as well. I don't know what it is now. I can't remember. Well, this is what I was thinking about at the time. A kind of string universe. A worm string theory version of it. Completely unrelated, but related. The curve, maybe. The swallow curve. A carrier pigeon. Strawberry carrier. Mosquitoes are flying. What do they carry? Up and down. I don't know. That's the weather system. High pressure, low pressure. It's getting cold here. La 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 la. Right. I'm just gonna have some drink of water and think about something. I don't know what really. I keep going over the same things over and over and over again. Okay, then, because I've got this stone, look. You know what this is? It's an old hag stone. Look. An old hag stone. They protect you from witchcraft. So there. I had to hang it on here the other day because this was blowing around, so I put an old peg on this. I put this blue ribbon on the other day. I can't remember blue ribbons before if you tie them on these. I know green's for like prosperity and something. I just had a blue ribbon and I can't remember what I tied it on. But and then just hung it on there to weight this down, to stop it flying off, because there's just a bit of old post up there resting on top of there. Because I can't do anything permanent to somebody else's property. So there's that. Well, right, I'm going to have a glass of water and lie down. I'm too tired to read. I woke up. I've had to go to sleep and then I woke up. That's good, isn't it? Thinking about that. The hard pad thing. She had a hard pad on me. Or what? Creeping hard mouse. No, what did I say? No, what was it? Softball, creeping hard mouse. Creeping hard mouse is supposed to be like people don't play, because creeping hard mouse was, well, except she was creeping for the hard mouse as well, wasn't she? Rabbit, 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 yap, 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 bunny, 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 bunny. Oh, that's what it was. It was a tumble in English Charmers Man. Something about tumbler, because tumbling's another lurcher thing, isn't it? Another dog term. A tumbler. It's a style of lurcher hunting. They take the legs out from underneath them. It's called a tumbler. The Norfolk tumbler. I remember Norfolk, aren't they? Norfolk tumblers. They're small. Usually like, is it the Betty Whippets, the tumblers? I don't know, anything. I couldn't tell you, to be honest. They tumble rabbits. They tumble them over. And then they pick them up afterwards later on. When we've picked up their shopping, they knock them over. Well, they don't. They just tumble them over. They just had a tumble. Rumble Tumbskins, that's what. It's a rumble tumble. Yeah, that just made me laugh anyway. I've also got these. I just like to show. Actually, no, that's just a nice bit. I'll plant that again. It might be useful later on. It just came out about orange yet. I had tucked away in the freezer. I don't think it's getting today. I wish I got grapefruit as well, but you know what? I'll go and get one tomorrow maybe. And let me just show you this again. Kombucha. I put some of wine in there if I want to go out, but that was fizzy and really refreshing. What was it made? Crafted. I think it was crafted in Norfolk actually. Crafted in Norfolk. It's really nice. Nicer than some I've had. I've had that a few times. I've had it twice. I'm not on commission, but that's not why I did it. I just want to tell you I liked it. If I didn't like it, I'll probably not tell you I liked it. Whilst I'm going through my cupboards, I'll just tell you today I got organic salted butter from Marks and Spencer's. Mostly because I just wanted some bread to go with my samphire and wanted butter to go with it. So I got that. I was too tired to think about doing any more shopping at that point, which is probably why I rushed around. I forgot half the things I needed. But you know, it's okay, isn't it? I have to write a list of things I need to buy tomorrow, one of which is more Epsom salts. I've got some neem back from my son because he didn't need to use it, so I've got a whole other bottle of that. I've still got this amount left in the big bottle, and this whole new bottle over here that I bought for him he didn't want. And what else do I need to get tomorrow? Epsom salts, an orange. I need to write a list, don't I? Maybe garlic. I didn't get any garlic today. Fancy watermelon. I go to Tesco's actually and get watermelon now. I might do it actually. I'm going to do that. I'll speak to you later on. Bye.